Good morning, first graders. Today we are going to read the third book in the Mercy Watson series with permission from Candlewick Press. The title is Mercy Watson Fights Crime. It's written by DiCamillo and it's illustrated by Chris Van Dusen. Chapter 1. Mr. Watson and Mrs. Watson have a pig named Mercy. Each night they sing the pig to sleep. Then they go to bed. "Good night, my dear," says Mr. Watson. "Good night, my darling," says Mrs. Watson. "Oink," says Mercy. Most nights, Mr. Watson and Mrs. Watson and Mercy all sleep soundly in their beds. But there was one night when they did not. Ooh, I wonder what's going to happen. Chapter 2. Leroy Ninker was a small man. He was a small man with a big dream. Leroy Ninker wanted to be a cowboy, but in the meantime, he was a thief. He was a thief in the kitchen at 54 DiCamillo Drive. Leroy Ninker was robbing the Watsons. Oh no. "Yippee-yo!" sang Leroy. "Everything must go." He grabbed hold of the toaster. He pulled it across the counter toward him. "Screech!" went the toaster. "Shh!" said Leroy. He tossed the toaster into his bag. "Clang!" went the toaster. "Shh!" said Leroy again. Ooh, Leroy's being kind of noisy. I wonder if they're going to hear him. Chapter 3. Screech! Mercy woke up. Screech was the sound the toaster made when it was being pulled across the kitchen counter. Mercy Watson loved toast. She particularly loved toast with a great deal of butter on it. Mercy got out of bed. She pricked up her ears and she listened. Mercy heard Mr. Watson snoring. She heard Mrs. Watson snoring. Who was downstairs making toast? Mercy went to the top of the stairs. She looked down into the darkness. Clang went the toaster. Clang was the sound of the toaster made when Mrs. Watson turned it upside down to clean out all the crumbs. Somebody was making toast. Mercy went down the dark, dark stairs. She headed for the kitchen. Chapter 4. Leroy Ninker grabbed the blender. He grabbed the clock. He grabbed the cookie jar. "Yippee-yo!" he sang as he worked. "In you go!" He grabbed the juicer. He grabbed the teapot. He grabbed the waffle iron. And then Leroy Ninker heard a noise. He turned around. "Yippee-yo!" sang Leroy. Uh-oh. Why is he saying uh-oh? Oh, 'cause Mercy found him. I wonder what she's gonna do. Chapter 5. Mercy looked around. She did not see the toaster. She did not see the bread. She did not see the butter. Instead, Mercy saw a little man wearing a big hat. He was not making toast. Mercy was very disappointed. She was also very tired. She yawned. "Good pig," said the man. He nodded. Mercy lay down. She yawned again. "Nice pig," said the little man. Mercy closed her eyes. "Yippee-yo," the man sang softly. "Off to sleep you go." Chapter 6. "That there," whispered Leroy, "is a big pig." He reached into his shirt pocket. He pulled out a butter barrel candy. He unwrapped the candy and put it in his mouth. Leroy thought. It might be a good idea for this cowboy to hit the trail. He picked up his bag. He stopped. "Oh, shucks," said Leroy. "The pig was blocking his way." "There's no room to go around the pig," said Leroy. "There's no room to go under the pig. Guess I got to go over the pig." Leroy stepped forward. He flung one leg over the sleeping pig. The pig moved. Leroy Ninker froze. Chapter 7. Mercy woke up. Oink, she said. Easy now, said a voice. Mercy looked out of the corner of her eye. The little man was on her back. Mercy stood up. Steady, girl, said the little man. Mercy shook herself. The little man slid forward. Whoa there, he said. Mercy smelled something. What was it? Butter? Mercy looked around the kitchen. No bread, no toaster, but she definitely smelled butter. Maybe someone next door was making sugar cookies. Oink, said Mercy. She galloped out the open door. She galloped toward the Lincoln sisters' house. Yippee-yi-yo, shouted Leroy. Away we go. Chapter 8. Upstairs at 54 Deckaroo Drive, Mrs. Watson woke up. Mr. Watson, she said. Humph, said Mr. Watson. Did you hear a noise? Said Mrs. Watson. What sort of noise, dear? A yippee-yi-yo sort of noise, said Mrs. Watson. No, I did not hear a yippee-yi-yo sort of noise, said Mr. Watson. You were dreaming, my dear. I was, said Mrs. Watson. You were, said Mr. Watson. Go back to sleep. Mrs. Watson got out of bed. I think that I will go and check on Mercy, she said, and then I will go back to sleep. Excellent, mumbled Mr. Watson. A top-notch plan, my dear. Mr. Watson started to snore. And we'll finish the story tomorrow. Bye.